100%.
100%.
I'd like to underscore this. 100% consumption of your community app.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And that has been a structured approach.
Welcome to the first episode of RealTech podcast. For our debut, we've got Mohammad Kaiser Azad. Hi, Kaiser.
Hi, thank you for having me over here.
Yeah, and Kaiser comes highly experienced within the real estate sector. He's had a fantastic run at leading organizations on the community management side, on the smart cities side with Imar, Mazda Futem, and many more. By the way, you're also the senior lecturer at a International Innovation Institute?
Yes, I am a senior lecturer and I teach community management.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, who better to get for our first podcast out there? Yeah, he's also known for his business acumen and for setting in place policies and procedures in how to build, manage, and create superlative experiences on the smart cities and community management side, right? So Kaiser, really excited to have you here. Thank you for your time. I do know how much you have actually created, the kind of difference that you've actually built in large organizations, right? And today we are here to talk about that difference. What to do, what not to do, what makes it different, what's the fantastic experience that you've carried, how do you make that experience come to life on the ground? Hopefully my questions will be a start at some point of time. And I know, okay, here's what guys, Kaiser loves prop tech. And that's what is actually, prompted us to bring him to this table today. It's a secret passion. Whilst community management is his bread and butter, prop tech is a secret passion. And I also know that he's, at some point of time, he wants to be that prop tech lead within the entire, UAE and larger Middle East region. But great, Kaiser, let's kick off.
Sure.
Yeah. Unless you have a few thoughts before.
No, I think you've told a lot about me. So thank you for the amazing introduction and for having me over here.
Thank you.
Let's dive in and have some fun.
The first segment is on community management. Kaiser, you've got 20 years in community management. You possibly started off, as a, the entire wave of community management. I don't even think, community management would have existed at that point of time when you started off, right? Institutionalized, but now it has, and what's that significant shift that you've seen over the last 20 years?
Yeah, I think I've been very fortunate to be part of this industry.
Yeah,
and I stay humbly grounded all the time.
Fantastic.
Because of my mentors, my leaders who have guided me, and I was lucky, right place, right time. 21 years have passed since then. And we've seen a great evolution in the way communities are being managed. I mean, if you look back 2004, 2002, when the whole real estate buzz started in the UAE, nobody knew community management. It was a well-established practice in the US, in Europe, in Australia, and we learned a lot from them. But I think what has stood out and made Dubai the best in community management, both from a service orientation and a technology orientation, hands down to the Dubai government for allowing us to do that. And through this journey, what we've also seen is customers, our residents, our homeowners, are becoming smarter. They are able to make a choice.
Okay.
On what is a good community for them, what does a community mean for them, and that expectation and the overall perception of how things should be.
Sure.
People have access to technology. In one of the earlier forums, we spoke about mobile first.
Yes.
Yeah. So this access to technology, access to research, access to data are allowing our customers to make informed decision on where they want to live in a community and what expectations they have.
Sure.
And how they have the overall perception of a service delivery. I think that is something that has changed significantly in today's market.
Yeah, but I have this question, and I always follow through with this question, saying that technology might be there, but are customers, clients actually using it? And these are your clients, I mean, your residents. Are they actually using this technology? Do they find, it compelling enough to use? Do they find it delightful to use? I mean, do you see a shift in that from what was earlier and now?
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, historically, the technology consumption when community apps were first launched was not significant.
Right.
It had 60-70% people still dependent on making that phone call or sending that email.
Right.
But what we're seeing right now is a lot of intake.
Okay.
Yeah. Where I'm managing my communities, I have 100% consumption of community apps.
100%.
100%.
I'd like to underscore this.
Yeah.
100% consumption of your community app.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And that has been a structured approach on enabling it. I refer back to a book by Jim Collins, Good to Great. Yeah,
that's a great book. That's a great book.
Amazing book.
Yeah.
And I always refer to it whenever I'm in doubt.
Yeah.
There's a chapter on stating technology as a business enabler.
Right.
And that has been the mantra behind my head. People look at technology as a solution to solve a business problem, but no, technology is a booster. Yeah. So the way it's rolled out to make things simpler, not complicated, simple features, something that anybody would need in their day-to-day lives. Having those things right at the first time, at the first go, at the first launch, that's what makes a difference. And
wow.
When we rolled out our app, and that first requirement, the MVP product that we did, was an instant hit.
Wow.
Yeah, and that enabled immediate consumption. And although we have an X number of residents, and we say it's 100%, it's actually more than that.
Wow.
Because it's not only the primary resident or the homeowner, but family members as well.
Fantastic.
So for every home, we have at least 2.5 users.
Superb. So every home for the Belong app that you have has 2.5x users.
Yes.
Wow. And that's not even counting the 100% that you already have downloaded.
So primary users, 100% using day in, day out.
Yeah.
Plus you have family members.
Fantastic.
So what this creates is the whole social fabric.
Yeah.
The true sense of community where residents connect with themselves, family members stay connected,
sure,
and they're consuming the community services digitally.
Fantastic. Superb.
Yeah. So this is a big and a bold statement.
Superb. And you made another statement, and the statement was that technology is not really an enabler, but technology is a booster. But yeah, as I fully endorse your view that it should be a great booster, and that's the way that you have been looking at it, right?
Yeah.
But let's step back a little bit. When I first came to Dubai, I just saw these big brand names, Emaar, Damac, Dayar, and some of the other names in the city, Maz Al Futtaim, MAF. Tell me, how do you and your community stand out amongst all of these doyens of real estate?
Wow. That's a big question to think about. Like, what is our competitive advantage at the end of the day, right? That's the question. What is our competitive advantage?
Yeah.
When we look at competitive advantage, we have two sides of things. One is the product.
Yeah.
The other is service.
Yeah.
Right. And we need to excel in both.
Okay.
Yeah. The way we have carved this out is, yes, we are a large-scale master developer.
Yeah.
But we're not a production engine where we're rolling out properties.
Sure.
Like a fast-moving goods company.
Sure.
We're creating a unique boutique angle to it, right? And that goes for both product and service.
Super.
Although our technology is for mass consumption, when I say mass consumption of our homeowners and residents, but there's a very personalized approach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You log into your app, you see your property, your community theme, your services. So it's all about that creating an element for the customer.
Wow.
Yeah, and the customer is at the center of our universe. Our community, our customer lifestyle is at the center of our universe.
Yes.
And then we carve out what do we need, and the thought process starts with outside in.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the external perception?
Sure.
And then how do we build our internal workings
Sure.
to match the external environment?
Obviously.
And there we do our gap analysis, we do our strengths and weaknesses, and then we start building this core function, core service, core product, and that gives us our competitive advantage.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. It's great. Yeah. A bit on the number of awards. I mean, you're a frequent award winner here. I mean, we've seen you at multiple forums. And this is where I plug in also and say that we've also been seeing you on the same stage that we also inherited a long time back. But recognition at the World Realty Congress, then I think it was at the Smart Built Environment Forum. All of those recognitions have there. In that highly competitive space, what do you think sets your community management skills apart?
When we always talk about customers, which is the right thing to do, but the people who serve our customers need a simplified life as well.
Yeah.
Right. So with the Belong app and the backend, how fast is it for our team members to go through a process?
Right.
Because that ends up in serving customers.
Super.
Right. So that I'm trying to carve out this word, digital empowerment.
That's a good word.
How are we digitally empowering our people to do their jobs, to flow through their processes faster?
Yeah.
And that enables better customer service, that develops more internal motivation because of the pace of service, because of the way we are treating our people and they are treating the customers.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a world of a difference. So digitally empowering our people to provide services, to make decisions, and keep that passion burning, right? And having the right team in place. And again, I've been so blessed. My previous life, my current work, I've been so blessed to have these amazing people that you're able to connect, share a vision, and use that relational management style, and they take it forward.
Wow.
Yeah. That whole element, I think, gives me a bit more free time. So I'm a bit lazy sometimes, because I have a great team.
You're being modest, huh? You're being modest. I know how hard you work.
Yeah, it's the team that drives it, right?
Yeah.
And that's what makes the difference.
Yeah.
The team is intrinsically motivated. They are digitally empowered. They make the right decisions. And they serve customers better, and that creates an ecosystem for me.
I love that. I love the part about the team that drives it. It's a winning ecosystem. And I think you've just put the right building blocks in place, and also being a little modest about it. But let's shift gears. Let's talk about Belong. The community management app that you're currently using. Built by Anacity. It's white labeled, straddles a large customer journey, right from post sales to handover, post possession, whether it's your construction updates, whether it's your payment plans, whether it's the announcements, completely digitizes the manual operations of the community, whether it's the visitor management, the communication, the entire ordering around the entire community, the help desk, all in one, right? So instead of scattered messages and clients not getting messages, and the good part is because a lot of your investors are outside of Dubai, so they are also then subject to the Belong app getting them communication. But I just want to step back and ask you, What is it that made you build a dedicated mobile app, and that too a branded one for your community?
I think the way I look at mobile technology and mobile app is it is our face, our digital face,
Right.
right? It's our digital appearance in front of our customers. And my first take on whenever I look at a solution is how easy is it for our customers to use it,
Sure.
right? So think it from their perspective.
Right.
Right, again, outside in design thinking, right? What is most important for our customers? Simplifying the utilization and the consumption of the app, but at the same time, again, I said digitally empowering our people. How easy is it for my team, the people who are like the heart and soul at the back end, processing everything, utilizing the system? How easy is it for them to work?
Right.
So it goes both sides. And if these two do not have an equal to
Right.
or a perfect equilibrium, I'll never choose a solution.
Super.
Yeah. And that's where the whole process of looking at Belong, powered by Anna City, came into play. I've reviewed a lot of apps. At some point, I was thinking, should I do my own?
Right.
Yeah. And I've done it before.
Yes,
in
of
the
course.
industry.
Of course.
I've done my own app.
Yeah.
Then I said, no, let me see, okay, this Anna City has a lot more flavor
Yeah.
to what I wanted to achieve. And the team has been amazing.
Fantastic.
You have an amazing team, very switched on, able to understand what I'm saying. Many people don't understand what I'm saying. That's another problem sometimes. So I have to like go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 to speak something differently?
Yeah.
Am I just somebody who doesn't know how to speak? But yeah, being able to translate that vision
Sure.
and the team's understanding, another important factor.
Correct.
Because you can have any technology partner, right?
Yeah.
If they're not aligned to the vision
Yeah.
or cannot materialize that vision or create a journey for us,
Correct.
it's seamless.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is where, looking at simplification, simplicity, prioritizing, speedy delivery.
Yeah.
Again, very important. Time to market. Yeah. And our time to market was less than 6 months.
Yeah. Fantastic.
It was quite a speed run, right?
Yeah.
That agility is very important for me.
Yeah.
I come from a very fast-paced environment.
Oh, don't we know that?
Yeah. Anybody says me 1 month, I was be like, 1 hour?
Yeah.
So I'm that kind of a guy.
Yeah.
So that agility, the speed, that adaptability,
Correct.
has been amazing.
Oh, nice.
And these all cumulative factors, drove me to where we are today.
Super. And that's possibly the building blocks behind Belong. Honestly, Kaiser, if you hadn't set the pace, and there was your intuitiveness, your innovation, embracing capabilities, as well as the supercharging of our technology, meeting your gumption, your intelligence, and your forward-thinking vision, it wouldn't have actually resulted in the Belong app. But I'm glad we did this together, and I'm glad that Belong is winning many awards. And most importantly, what you said, customer centricity and outside in, as long as it makes every customer and every resident homeowner happy and delighted. I guess that's the barometer. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me, what's the impact that it creates for investors and buyers in MAF properties? Does it set your premium developments apart from what's there in the rest of Dubai? What's the kind of impact does the Belong app have at this in the present moment?
The journey for Belong app, I was speaking to you prior to this as well. We still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
We are peeling.
And you just mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just peeling the first layer of the onion.
Yeah.
There's still a lot to do. We're talking about Gen AI. We're talking about a lot of things that need to be plugged in.
Sure.
Again, focused on our community and customer lifestyle.
Sure.
For residents, for be it tenant, homeowner, or external or investors abroad, it's for them, for us to push out and transparently manage. I think this is a big thing, right? How do we transparently communicate? How do we transparently update the latest happening? How do we stay relevant? And that's what people look for, right? If an investor has invested in a property, they need to know how their investment is going.
Sure.
Yeah. As a homeowner or as a resident living in a property, you'd like to be updated on what are the latest happening around the community. How do I connect with someone? They can digitally connect.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about having a chatbot or responding those automatic things, but again, bringing that whole personalization. Again, another word, digital personalization, to connect with me as community management 24/7, and being able to promptly respond and resolve is the most important thing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and that element, through governance of SLAs and KPIs with the backend system to have the right metric to measure my performance, my team's performance, plays a crucial role.
Fantastic. Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised last year. Honestly, it hit me as a bolt from the blue. Belong winning the Customer Experience Award at the World Customer Experience Awards in London.
The UK, yeah.
In London, yeah. And that was a big one, right? What went behind the scenes to win it? And first of all, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I've never congratulated you in person, but yeah. But in a world which is used to fast-paced, mobile, on-demand, agile technology systems and experiences, what went behind the scenes to create such a fantastic, Belong app, as well as winning this award? That would like to know more, because I'm sure there are hundreds of developers out there who want to know, and I know it's a trade secret, but if you'd want to just give some hints of what goes behind the scenes.
What goes behind the scene, in a simple word, is the team's passion.
Wow.
Yeah. The team's passion to give it their best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. To make sure that, and that goes same for your team, yeah? Same for the Anacity team at the back end. That passion to evolve and revolt. And both evolution and revolution is the same meaning.
Yeah.
It means change. Right? Revolution happens very fast.
Yeah.
Evolution happens over a period of time.
Correct.
The element of evolution will never stop for technology.
Okay.
Yeah. But there is that moment where you want to quickly revolt and do something different because you had a nice dream last night. And I do that often.
Wow.
I wake up from the bed, I call my team.
Yeah.
I said, guys, new idea.
Yeah.
Let's hit it on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
So disrupt.
Just disrupt it.
Wow.
Yeah. So when we look at tech as an enabler and a booster,
Correct.
these two needs to happen
Simultaneously. Wow.
Some
That's a
more
big thought.
frequent than the other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disruption happens in a very rare moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in technology, disruption happens almost every day right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both need to happen. More frequent than the other. It needs to happen to stay relevant.
Correct.
And make sure we are at the realm of our competitive advantage in the market.
But if you had a magic lamp, and this is Arabia, this is the land of,
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. This is the land of Aladdin and his magic genie. If you had, or you have it, you actually have the Belong app. If the Belong app was Aladdin's magic lamp, and you had to or let's say swipe the app, open it up, what are the 3 things that you would really like to wish for, which would then come out of the app?
My first thing would be around implementing Gen AI technologies.
Gen AI, okay?
Yeah. More and more, and there's a data backing that up. Yeah. Gen AI technology, and there's a backup data for it, right? When I look at our interactions, overall interaction, less than 1% is actually complaints.
Wow.
Less than 1%.
Less than
We've
1%.
done like 65,000 transactions or interactions last year.
Yeah.
The actual rate of complaint is probably 0.7%, give or take. And the rest all are inquiries, right?
Okay.
And we have the data repository. If somebody wants to know how much is the service charges, or when is the gym opening, or what is the community rule, when is the best time to get out of the community so I don't get in an external traffic, or which is the shortest route, how do I get my delivery driver over here? All of these data, all of these things are inquiries, right? And we have the database. The backend database has all these information.
Right.
Using Gen AI, a query management system, using Gen AI, where customers can send a voice note, what is my service due, how much is outstanding, etc. Just a voice note or a simple type message, and Belong starts talking. Hey, this is your...
Belong starts talking. Wow.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is your service charge. This is the shortest route to your pool.
Okay.
The pool capacity is X today.
Wow.
The best time I would recommend to visit is between so and so.
Yeah.
So these kind of inquiries, using Gen AI to respond,
Yeah.
will allow my team to do something better,
Okay.
to focus the time, creative time on evolving
Okay.
or disrupting.
Disrupting, yeah. Ah, nice. And what's the other 2?
The other 2 is more RPAs around financial management.
Okay. You want to just qualify what RPA is for the
Robotic
listener?
process automation.
Robotic process automation. Okay.
Yeah. So more RPAs on day-to-day processes,
Okay.
to limit human interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good example on finance side of things would be you have an invoice. The system can read an invoice, can read which community or account code it is, and automatically book it without the need for an accountant to do bookkeeping.
Wow.
Yeah. So what that does is, again, some more free time to do more MIS,
Yeah.
doing more management information, system analysis, etc. Get more insights from data
Yeah.
to make better decisions moving forward. So that's part 2. Part 3 would be around the data science element. How do we capitalize the data that we have on our systems to provide better experiences to our customers, to proactively understand what customers need. There is a tool in the CX world called sentiment analysis. How do we touch on the various degrees of sentiments for customers? We know customer A is calling for XYZ, and he's made a similar call previously around this time of the year. Let's flag this and analyze this data on what was the resolution at that time. Now it's done manually, right? I go into the system, I read things, but all this trend analysis, relational analysis can be done with some exciting machine learning tools.
Yeah. Absolutely, agree. And this is now my last question, is for the larger real estate industry in general. Kaiser, you've actually implemented a lot of stuff. I mean, you're now talking at the next leap of the tech frontier, right? Automation, data sciences, real estate. More by and large, on an average scale, has been quite a laggard in adopting of technology, right? So here's a shout out. I mean, if you had to give a shout out to the larger real estate as a sort of a thought leader, as a sort of enabler, as a sort of a senior lecturer that you are right now, and a specialist in your domain within community management, but who has taken on the larger ambit of digital transformation and adoption of technology for boosting, for amplifying. What would be your core message to those developers or community managers in at large to talk about why should they be adopting tech? What's digital transformation, and why is it important for them?
Oh, so the message is, we are all on our mobiles today, each one of us. I don't think anyone can live without a mobile phone for an hour.
I can't live without for a minute. Yeah, I'm like always on my mobile.
So I technically sleep with the mobile next to my pillow.
Okay.
It's a business requirement, yes. Yeah, and also helps, act when the wife is screaming. I'm on a phone. Yeah. No, but in all essence, it's everything is on mobile, right? And if we're not using a mobile-first technology, we're missing out on our customers. Yeah, and that means missing out on sales opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll give you a very, very interesting example. I was looking at something in Europe. Yeah. And I contacted through a web portal, sent in a query, and I got a call back after 2 days.
Yeah.
Fine. I spoke for a few minutes because I was getting to a meeting. I said, I'll call you back on the number. Right. And I called back on the number, and the call doesn't go through.
Okay.
And then I WhatsApped the person on a different number that they had sent me an email on. I said, I'm calling you back on the number, right? And there's no response. It's not connecting. And she was like, it is a number that is on the switchboard, and you won't get through until it's a local connection.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, today's world, in today's environment, I'm not able to call you or reach you directly.
Yeah.
Sorry, you've just lost a customer.
Yeah.
So what this translates to is that by not having that technology mindset or a mobile first mindset, you lose opportunities, you lose customers.
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
And once you lose customers, they're never going to come back to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they've already made their choice and gone somewhere else.
Yeah.
And that opportunity loss is bad for business.
Correct.
Yeah. That is one side of things. And it's been a few years since I've stopped using the word digital transformation.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah. I'm calling it, we have to use digital intelligence.
Wow.
Yeah. All our systems, everybody today in some capacity or the other are using some form of technology, except for the company in Europe. And to harvest the technology, we need to look at intelligent solutions. That's why digital intelligence is so important in today's environment, to capitalize on the data that we have, to draw intelligent decisions and conclusions from those data sets,
Right.
and use them to benefit our customers and our people.
Fantastic. Kaiser, thank you. This has been terrific. An incredible session from your side. Really appreciate it. I think, thank you for your insights. Thank you for the thought leadership. Thank you for the wisdom, the intelligence that you brought into this session, as well as really grateful for the advice that you've given to the larger real estate industry in general, especially around community management and digitizing operations, and of course, digital transformation, though I know I don't like to call it digital transformation, but I've picked up a few things, from what you've said so far. Outside-in thinking. Outside-in thinking is extremely important, whether it's for customers and building customer centricity and keeping it at the core. Tech as a booster and not just as an enabler. So that's the important part. Digital empowerment and digital empowerment for your people, especially because of the fact that they are servicing customers on the ground. And obviously, the team that does it needs to be digitally empowered. From a design therapy, looking at outside-in design. Most importantly, digital personalization. I love that word. I mean, I'm just going to start using it everywhere. That's until the time you.
I didn't copyright it. Yeah.
So digital personalization. Now that's a big one because that's where a lot of developers can develop their own community as well as mobile-first apps. Stamp their seal of authority and their brand on it, and possibly own that enterprise, right? Building with passion, that's something that you said, and obviously digital intelligence, creating a lot more data, intelligence around those platforms. Your advice to the larger development community is, if you are not mobile first right now, go mobile first.
Losing out.
Yeah, you're losing out because you're losing out on your customers, right? And that's clearly the missing piece in the entire jigsaw puzzle for customer experience, right?
Yeah.
So thank you, Kaiser. This has been very, very insightful, incredible. Thank you for joining us today. It's a Friday evening in Dubai. You took time out and came in. We're in the Dubai Hills area of Dubai, and sitting in the Anorak office, sipping a little bit of Anacity coffee, which we also make apart from apps. But
it's a good coffee, guys.
It's good. Yeah, we've got plenty more conversations on RealTech, the podcast series. We'll have more such industry aficionados, supporters of technology, supporters of community management, and obviously industry leaders. So keep your eyes peeled out, keep your social media chats on. And we'll be back with more. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you.